Brandon Combs show up? No. Damian Pierce and Devin Singletary need to control the game. One way to beat the Baltimore Ravens is on the ground. They were a middle-of-the-pack team against the run this year, which provides the Texans a potential area to exploit. In order to do that, though, they cannot let this game get away from them early. They need to control the run game. They have to move the ball effectively in the first half, and the explosiveness of Damian Pierce and the consistency of Devin Singletary allows them to do that. So number one would be Damian Pierce and Devin Singletary controlling the run game. Number two, and this is probably the biggest important key here is CJ Stroud continues to perform like a superstar. Without Stroud, the Texans certainly are not suiting up to play against this Baltimore Ravens in this divisional playoff game. Heck, they might not have even made the playoffs at all. So Houston's hopes are going to have to continue. They're going to have to play the spoiler here, mistake-free, dominant performance, and that's going to start with CJ Stroud. And a little one-off on that one is Nico Collins. He's had a breakout season for the Texans. He's coming off a dynamite game last week against the Browns. He had 6 catches, 96 yards, and a touchdown. So he is going to be a key figure or key attribute to CJ Stroud once again, performing like a superstar this week because he's a good deep threat and he should give the Ravens secondary some problems. So CJ Stroud performing like a superstar is my number 2. With Nico Collins really needing to be his Robin to his Batman there. And number 3, and I guess this is another very important one, is pressure Lamar Jackson. The Texans have to get pressure. You have to keep Lamar Jackson contained in the pocket. I know it's easier said than done, but that's absolutely essential to the Texans having a shot. Will Anderson, he can apply pressure at a high rate. He's, major key in limiting Lamar Jackson's effectiveness is keeping him in the pocket. Another player, Christian Harris, he's coming off a strong game, linebacker for the Texans, 7 tackles, 1 sack, and an interception. If you look at these Ravens losses or some of the Ravens losses when Jackson is under center, the most common theme is keeping him contained in the pocket and pressuring him, which is what Harris and will need to be a huge part of in that game. But I know that Ant's going to come at me, and Lamar Jackson's been, kind of, evolving as far as a pocket passer, but we haven't seen him be a pocket passer in the playoffs and win a game. So keeping him in the pocket and, applying pressure is going to be key to a Texans victory here.
All right, so just to recap for